Hello everyone, and welcome to the third edition of Ants News Video 2023. We offer you a glimpse of the main events and initiatives of the Salesian world, from the various animation visits to our youth activities and that of our Salesian mission. Enjoy watching the news video. RMG Team Visit South Asia. From 1st to the 4th of March, the team visit of the South Asia region was held in Hyderabad, India, where the Rector Major, his vicar, his sector councillors and the regional for South Asia participated, together with the provincials of the 12 provinces, with the members of their provincial councils, the heads of national offices, altogether 126 participants. The visit had 4 working sessions for 3 consecutive days, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, in addition to spiritual and fraternal moments. After careful analysis and meetings with the various teams, the Rector Major and his councillors made their observations. The presence of Cardinal Pula Anthony, Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Hyderabad, added joy to the concluding ceremony. It was truly an important moment of animation for the South Asia region. Rector Major in Viedma. It was an important moment for Argentina following the canonization of Artimidisati, which was attended by thousands of faithful devotees. The Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artimi, took part in a pilgrimage to Viedma in honor of Saint Artimidisati on 18th and 19th March. The motto of the event was, "Like Brother Zati, let us not leave to tomorrow the good we can do today." On Saturday, 18th March, the Rector Major was welcomed with a festive reception by the Salesian family and pilgrims. Then, in the evening, in the Cathedral of Viedma, he participated in the solemn Eucharistic concelebration, followed by a prayer vigil and a youth gathering with various testimonies. On Sunday, 19th March, a pilgrimage took place, during which the Rector Major, the Bishop of Viedma, Monsignor Esteban Laxague, and a multitude of faithful and devotees accompanied the urn containing the relics of Brother Zati to the parish of Don Bosco, where they participated in the Sunday Eucharistic celebration. It was indeed a beautiful feast in honor of Saint Artimidisati.
Nada nos falta si en todo está Dios. Sanarte es a ti, siervo del Señor. Sanarte es a ti, signo de amor. Sanarte es a ti, pariente de los pobres, servidor de los hermanos, el fuerte don de Dios.
Team Visit America South Cone. The team visit to the America South Cone region, presided over by the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artimi, with the participation of 7 other members of the General Council and 82 sons of Don Bosco, who are in various responsibilities of animation and governance of the Salesian Mission in Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, and Uruguay, was held in Buenos Aires from 21st to 24th March. The main work was carried out in 4 sessions a day, with group interventions and debates on topics such as Salesian consecrated identity, joint collaboration between Salesians and laypeople, and vocational and missionary pastoral work, together with moments of work reserved for individual provinces, as well as informal times for sharing and moments of spirituality. On Thursday, 23rd March, all the participants went on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Our Lady of Luan. During the last session of the team visit, the Rector Major presented the evaluation and suggestions of the General Council to be shared and discussed at the regional level, and the day ended with the concluding Mass of the team visit. Team visit Inter-America. From 28th to 31st March at the St. John Paul II Retreat House in Lima, Peru, the Rector Major and his councillors met with the provincial councils of the 13 provinces of Inter-America to examine the state of the Inter-American region, to help the provinces to recognize and set out on the path of the congregation, promote the sense of belonging of the provinces, the region, and the congregation, assume a shared mentality, carry forward the policies outlined in the last general chapter, and consider the specific situations of the region in order to propose some lines of development. The central day of the team visit was on Thursday, 30th March, where 2 major areas were discussed: accompaniment and vocational animation. The last day of the team visit took place in an atmosphere of fraternity, and after careful analysis and meetings with the various teams, the Rector Major, with his councillors, conveyed his concluding remarks. Africa, Madagascar. South Africa, Salesian family meeting at Ennerdale. As part of the extraordinary visit to the South Africa Vice Province, Father Alphonse Owudu, Councillor for the Africa-Madagascar region, met with the educational pastoral community and the local council of the Salesian family of All Saints Church in Ennerdale on 5th March. Participants included Salesians, members of the Parish Pastoral Council, Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, Salesian cooperators, and Salesian youth ministry workers. This opportunity for sharing and fraternity was also an occasion of joy and renewal of the sense of belonging to the Salesian family. DR Congo, Salesian Mission Day 2023. On 19th March, young people from the Salesian Missionary Group in Kinshasa celebrated Salesian Mission Day 2023 on the theme promoted by the missions sector, Care for Creation, Our Mission. The event took place in the Botanical Garden in Kinshasa with the participation of about 100 young people from various Salesian works in the Africa Congo Vice Province. Salesians Father Jacques Isha and Father Christian Balabakeba, leaders of the group, urged the young people to become more aware of their responsibility towards creation and that it should culminate in concrete gestures and actions in favor of the environment. After the Mass, a poetry competition was held on the theme of the day, which was then presented and explored by experts from the environmental NGO Bomoyi Yalobi. To make the appeal concrete, the young missionaries also cleared the rubbish from the entire botanical garden. America South Cone. Brazil, National Meeting of the Salesian Communication Committee. From 1st to the 3rd of March, at the headquarters of the Salesian Network of Brazil in Brasilia, the National Meeting of the Salesian Communications Committee took place, aimed at promoting integration, networking and alignment with the actions foreseen in the annual plan of the integrated work. The meeting had moments of reflection, sharing, prayer, and above all was dedicated to understanding the different provincial realities with presentations by each social communications delegate. The participants of the meeting returned to their works with the mission also at the local level to strengthen the awareness of working in a network to give ever more concrete support in the Salesian style to the needs of young people, especially to those in socially vulnerable situations. Brazil, BSP, Campa Bosco. The Salesian Youth Ministry of the province of Sao Paulo in Brazil organized the 8th edition of the Campa Bosco event in Pindamonhangaba from 10th to 12th March. 140 young people from various regions of the state of Sao Paulo were able to experience the spirit of community and family with various activities of games, prayer, Bible readings, exchange of experiences, and religious celebrations. These days together for each participant were important in helping young people to confront themselves as Don Bosco did. Brazil, BRE. Indoor Games 2023. The Salesian Institute of Aracaju encouraged the practice of sport among its pupils by providing them with qualified teachers and spaces for 11 sports disciplines. On 14th March, more than 500 pupils of the institute took part in the opening ceremony of the Indoor Games 2023. With the presentation of all the teams, the lighting of the torch, and the cultural exhibition. The entire sports coordination team, the teachers, all the Salesian coordinators, the school management, and various collaborators were present at the event. The sports activities included 5-a-side football, table tennis, karate, handball, volleyball, and chess. It was an opportunity for young people to have fun and support the good practices as children of Don Bosco. East Asia, Oceania. Vietnam, the zeal of youth, youth camp. On 4th and 5th March, the Don Bosco community in Dalat organized a youth camp entitled The Zeal of Youth. About 360 young people from 12 parishes and works attended the event, accompanied by about 50 volunteers, SDB, FMA, aspirants, university students, and Salesian collaborators. On the first day, after a common prayer, the young people started the competition with many exciting and attractive games. On 5th March, after Mass, for the John Baptist Pham Hong Phuoc shared the theme, the ability to work as a team, which was followed by another round of competitions. All participants were very pleased with the experience. South Korea. Youth revival at the Don Bosco Oratory in Seoul. On 8th March, a special celebration took place at the Don Bosco Oratory in Seoul. 8 young people, after an appropriate period of preparation and training, received baptism during a mass celebrated by the director of the work, Father Marcello Kwang-hyun Bayek. The work is a kind of socio-welfare correctional institute housing youngsters entrusted to the Salesians and their lay collaborators by the juvenile courts. The Don Bosco Oratory in Seoul, with the help of many lay collaborators, strives to build processes to reintegrate these young people who were once left on the margins and excluded from society, to return them to it as people capable of autonomous development, as active citizens and believers, and always with full respect for their freedom. Philippines. Congress of Salesian Educators 2023. The Congress of Salesian Educators 2023 brought together 230 Salesian educators and school leaders who share a common vision of raising the quality of Salesian education in the southern Philippines province. The event, held on 15th and 16th March, brought together 8 schools from the FIS province together with school leaders from the northern Philippines province at the Don Bosco Lawan Retreat House in Talisay City. At the end of the Congress, it was shared by all that innovation is the hallmark of a Salesian school that responds to today's challenges. The next Salesian Educators Congress will be in 2025 in Dumaguete. South Asia. India. Women's Day at Don Bosco Youth Village, Tiruchi. International Women's Day was celebrated on 6th March 2023 at the Don Bosco Youth Center in Susai-Purayanpatti, Tiruchi. The celebration was attended by 800 members of 57 active self-help groups from 24 villages. The director for the John Derman welcomed the participants to the meeting, who belonged to various civil and religious groups, highlighting the achievements of the self-help groups over the past 5 years. Father Amalor Pavaraj, director of the Development Office, addressed the women and motivated them towards higher life goals. Finally, the women's groups organized various folk dances and cultural events, and the celebration concluded with the lunch.
மக்க உன்ன கூடி உயரமா கொலடிப்போம்
உழப்ப கெடுக்கும் மூடு பழக்கம் ஒழிஞ்சு போக கொலடிப்போம்
ஒழிக்கு மக்க உன்ன கூடி உயரமா கொலடிப்போம் உழப்ப கெடுக்கும் மூடு பழக்கம் ஒழிஞ்சு போக கொலடிப்போம் ஒழிக்கு மக்க உன்ன கூடி உயரமா கொலடிப்போம்
India. Inauguration and blessing of Don Bosco College. On Thursday, 9th March, the inauguration of the new Don Bosco College in Bangalore took place, a much-awaited event which saw the presence of Father Miguel Angel Garcia Morquende, General Councillor for Youth Ministry, Father Biju Michael, Regional Councillor for South Asia, and Father Jose Koikal, Provincial of the Salesian Province of Bangalore. The inauguration began with the cutting of the ribbon at the gate, followed by the traditional ritual with flowers, incense and lights. Immediately afterwards, Father Biju Michael unveiled the statue of Don Bosco, patron of the new institute. Afterwards, Father Garcia Morquende inaugurated the main building, followed by a moment of prayer. The event was also an opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the hard work of all those involved in the realization of the Don Bosco College. India. Jive 23, a youth cultural festival to say no to drugs. The Student Council and the Cultural Club of Don Bosco Arts and Science College in Chennai organized the first inter-college cultural mega festival on the 13th and 14th March entitled Jive 23, held under the theme Choose Life, Say No to Drugs. The festival included a total of 17 events, attended by some 1,250 students from various colleges in and around Chennai. The first day featured on-stage events such as band challenges, fashion shows, choir performances, and off-stage events such as solo singing, rapper challenges, solo dances, photography, drama skits, and various other competitions. On the second day, a sort of variety show was performed on stage, while off-stage, various other competitions and artistic events took place, such as face painting, cooking competitions, and poetry sessions. The closing ceremony was attended by personalities from the world of youth, YouTubers, actors, and models. In addition, prizes were awarded to the winners of the various events.
நிலவே மலரே கவியே அழகே அணையா ஒழியே என் நெஞ்சுக்குள்ள வா
என்ன வேண்டுமென சொல்ல தோன்றவில்லை என்னுள்ளே ஏதோ மாயம் செய்தாய் உயிரை கொள்ளும் உன் கண்கள் கொண்டு நெய்தாய் கொய்தாய்.
Northern and Central Europe. Poland. Mysterium, representation of the Passion of Christ. At the theatre of the Salesian Theologate in Krakow, every Saturday and Sunday of Lent, a new edition of the sacred representation of the Passion of Christ, entitled Mysterium, was staged. The performers are Salesian clerics from Krakow and also some young people from the Ziemia Boga group. This year, the theme of the performance deals with the story of Grzegorz Czerwicki, the author of the testimony book You Are Not Condemned, who was imprisoned twice during his life. This year's Mysterium is about the fact that there is no darkness from which Jesus cannot lead one out. Great Britain, Flame 2023, Rise Up, Catholic Youth Event. On 4th March at the OVO Arena in Wembley, North London, the large biennial gathering of Catholic youth organized by the Federation of Youth Ministry took off with a bang. Around 8,000 young people from the Catholic communities of England and Wales participated, and many young people also came from Scotland, Ireland, and other countries, including around 300 from Salesian schools and parishes. The event alternated moments of prayer, speeches by well-known and relevant personalities, together with musical performances by famous national artists. All the speakers, with their words and testimonies, offered insights into the life of faith and challenged the participants to discover the call God offered them today to build a better and just human society as Catholics. The Salesians of Don Bosco of the province of Great Britain played a significant role in organizing the event together with other congregations and organizations. Inter-America. United States. Congress on Religious Education. In Los Angeles, a conference on youth empowerment was held with Dr. Juan Carlos Montenegro, director of the Salesian Family Youth Center, as the keynote speaker. The event was attended by over 600 lay parish leaders in charge of catechism, youth ministry, and religious education. During the conference, Dr. Montenegro shared some practical tools related to the Don Bosco educational system, in particular the preventive system, which emphasizes the importance of winning the hearts of children and young people. The conference was a valuable opportunity for lay parish leaders to learn more from an expert in the field and gain new insights on how to empower young people and promote active participation in the church. Costa Rica, Mama Margarita workshops for the promotion of women. The Salesian Center, St. Dominic Savio in Cartago, celebrated International Women's Day together with all the women who are part of the Mama Margarita workshops. This is an initiative that for 40 years has been training many people, most of them women, so that they can acquire a trade and in this way start their own business. Currently, the workshops provide education to more than 150 people. This event underlined the importance of the priority of promoting women within the Salesian family. Bolivia, inauguration of Salesian presence in Cobija. On 10th March 2023, the Salesian Community House and the multipurpose sports field were officially inaugurated and blessed. This structure of the new presence of the Salesians of Don Bosco in the municipality of Cobija, department of Pando, in the Bolivian Amazon region, is for the benefit of the children and young people of the place and is being configured and consolidated. The event was attended by important personalities from the city, the diocese, and also the Salesian province. The ceremony ended with the blessing of the rooms and a toast of honor attended by the authorities and guests present, including representatives of the district council. Mediterranean. Italy, Triveneto, SYM Youth Meeting. Over 2,000 young people took part in the Salesian Youth Movement meetings organized by the Salesian province of Triveneto. There were 2 meetings, the last one on 5th March, full of fun and with an engaging educational proposal capable of speaking to the hearts of the young people who took part. Through the performance that was very emotional, they were able to reflect on the importance of having dreams to fulfill with the help of God and meaningful adults who can accompany them. Also present at both meetings was the counselor for the Mediterranean region for the Juan Carlos Perez Godoy, who celebrated the Eucharist. The event highlighted the boys themselves, the real protagonists with their service. Spain, 33rd Meeting of Oratories and Youth Centers. The Irene Youth Center of the Salesians in Triana welcomed the 33rd meeting of the Andalusian Federation of Youth Centers, El Patio, on 18th March. The event was attended by more than 2,500 young people from the 34 youth centers integrated in the presences that Salesians of Don Bosco and Daughters of Mary Help of Christians have in Andalusia and Extremadura. During the day, young people had the opportunity to participate in a wide variety of recreational and educational activities from sport to creative workshops, through dialogues and roundtables on current and relevant issues for the world of youth. Friendship, cooperation, tolerance, respect and cheerfulness, elements typical of Salesian charism, prevailed on this day of the youth gathering. Spain, SSM, Salesian Sports Day. On 25th March, the Salesian Provincial House in Madrid, Spain, St. James Major, hosted the Salesian Day of Sports. Around 40 people in charge of sporting activities from the different Salesian houses took part in the event organized by the Educational Sport Commission, and it was a celebration of educational sport by the Salesians of Spain with the participation of local educational sport leaders, physical education teachers, sports activity managers, associations and sports clubs. Proposals on the protection of minors in sport, methodology and working with young people in sport were the points of reflection. For Salesians, sport is educational when it is framed within the educational pastoral project with clear and concrete objectives and animated by serious, responsible and value-bearing persons. These elements can undoubtedly validate sport as an integral educational means with its rich range of possibilities in all Salesian houses. DBGYFF, Don Bosco Global Youth Film Festival, coming soon. Preparations are already underway for the Don Bosco Global Youth Film Festival Season 2. All Salesian houses around the world may encourage their young people to take part in this initiative carried out by the social communication sector at the level of the congregation and the Salesian family. Here is everything that is in store for you in this March 2023 edition of ANTS News Video. Share your news, events and stories and let the rest of the world know about them. We will update with more latest news in the April edition. See you.